Go, the kid.
Up to the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix, Arizona.
University of Phoenix Stadium here in Glendale. They come up at an offset eye. Yard line there. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's the fullback, Reese. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking.
I can't stop him. He can't stop me.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And this offense often hinges on one of the best tight ends in the league.
I think he made up for lost time when he got to the NFL because in college, he was mainly a basketball player, a defender who couldn't score. Now he's flipped it around in the NFL. Every time he touches the ball, he's a threat to score.
Well, this past year, Arizona
it's all right. Like I'm supposed to be down to like 2-15, but he'll streak that outside dude on the left side.
Next year, Charles.
Well, they're an aggressive group, and they didn't generate the same number of takeaways that they normally do. But I think that coming back in 2017, a great core of players, and they'll get Tyrann Mathieu back. If they get back at his 2015 level, look out, because Patrick Peterson's one of the best corners in the game as well.
He finds his man, Baldwin. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola. And then, of course, to Stanford. And, boy, he's been good. Fresh set of downs here.
You see what I'm saying? I got to man that dude up, bro.
In motion is the tight end, Graham. On first down, he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry.
Oh, yeah.
And we all know it's turned into a passing league in the NFL, but that doesn't mean people still don't like to run the football. When you run it that successfully, the offensive line is fired up. What they want to do each and every game is run block. Get out and smack some people. I would say go ahead and run it again. Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
They'll run it. This is Procise. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Trying to finish off this opening drive from the 3. This is 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
So on 4th down, on comes Stephen Hauschka to try and get the Seahawks 3. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Hauschka's kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took them a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
I'm up 3 now.
Oh, bitch, man.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson.
Huh?
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Partner, I know we're supposed to be impartial and not rude, but be honest, weren't you excited for the opportunity for David Johnson of Arizona to have 100 yards from scrimmage in each and every game this year?
Yeah, NFL record 15 straight games at the century mark. Disappointingly, though, couldn't get that clean sweep. Just 44 yards in the Cardinals' finale after he was forced to exit with a knee injury.
But how about the way he broke out in 2016? One of the stars of the future in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Here's one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they had 3 points last time. But they didn't
DJ gone to the high.
Because they were well
DJ gone to the high.
Scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. Put him through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
It's hard for this nigga, so I just got to remember, man off that dude. Man off that post. Got it. That's all I got to do. I can stop there. If I stop there, he did.
Right back to Procise. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Second down following the run.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Okay, no,
lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out.
He got Giant Reed. That's the only nigga that's killing him, bro.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
He's a tight end, but
that's that fumble. He got the ball back. And a man off that dude.
They begin the drive with Johnson. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Tackle made by Deshaun Shedd.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. A first down carry here for Johnson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And he's brought down. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. Fitzgerald's got it right side.
Well, you know something? Hard work and incredible efficiency does pay off, and that's Larry Fitzgerald of Arizona. 107 catches. I thought he's supposed to be getting older and slowing down.
I was just going to say, people are wondering when Father Time's going to catch him. but he's too fast for Father Time.
Right now, he's keeping Father Time at bay, and in fact, is still continuing to flourish in the desert.
Red zone opportunity. Another part of this Cardinal rotation. This is Christian.
Man, bro, this dude just broke a second call.
First, and that'll make it second down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense.
Man, don't want me to win this.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I want me to win this bitch at all, man. Dropping picks, he's breaking the second quarter point, man, find a man wide open.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Oh, man.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also...
And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Fuck around, I won't get in.
Get ready. Blue 95. Palmer now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
Well, I'm on the rushing goddamn do with that nickel bitch.
Ah, let me throw that for draw on 4th down, bro.
Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department.
Kicked him out. The spy picked him out. Wow, man.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. So a heck of a move.
Man.
And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
They got his mic on.
Be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 3rd down. Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had time to go through his checks. That's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
No, I got 3. He got 3.
Here in the first half. More from the desert after this.
What the hell you doing?
4th and a yard. Here we go on 4th with Wilson.
Come on, man.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So out now come the Cardinals. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 2nd down, Johnson. Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. 3rd and 2. Now Palmer. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. Jaron Brown, the intended target. Now 4th down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They're going on 4th down. It's Palmer. And able to find John Brown. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now Palmer. It's complete to Brown, right side. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson with his second touchdown in the first half. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Palmer looking to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away.
All right, boy, hot as shit, man.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. What do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
Thinking about like a starting your team, right? You just mentioned put that inside seam on the snap.
Back into the game, but you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action here on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So they're operating in the red zone. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Being chased out left. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
No, I'm on that nickel blitz. I'm on that nickel blitz, man. What's the setup for the blitz, though? After E. After 2-4-5 E.
In motion is the tight end Graham.
I got the 2-4-5. I'm telling you, I mean, I got the 2-4-5, not the E.
Wilson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Just looking at the defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
The line of scrimmage is
do I got to hook up with somebody though?
Cash in on 3rd and goal. In motion is the tight end Graham.
All right, boy, mad as shit.
On 3rd and goal, Procise. And he is going to lose yardage here. First half,
a nice company because they're gonna start playing over the top. You know, with that bench swap. A little out can't get
both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now Palmer to throw on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson. And that takes us from second to third down. On third down, Palmer. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you're worried about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That one goes for 24 yards.
Strength throwing the football downfield has never been an issue for this big guy. I still remember the first time I met him. He was playing for USC, and when I got introduced to him, I thought I was meeting their starting tight end, not their starting quarterback.
Such a presence, Carson Palmer.
Very much so. He's had it ever since he entered campus there and still has it today.
They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And tough starting field position here. Following a fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
It's a four-receiver look to the right side. Now it's Wilson. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So the D-line's going to spread out. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw is Wilson.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for third down. Third and long, it's Wilson. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great lead, and it's picked off. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, the fumble to turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if.
Future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want.
Man, D. Burley or some shit like that. 116. I'm playing my most worst football.
To clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
One receiver right, that's Brown.
Let's go, let's go.
They go to Johnson again. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
That's another pick 6, bro. Oh, yeah, cause we finna gamble. Yeah, cause we gambling on those. I already know what's coming.
3rd and 2. Now Palmer. He's going to float this over the middle deep.
Hey, man, bro.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They'll come out in the pistol. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
It's caught outright by Graham. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something on central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hand, looking for Baldwin, intercepted, picked off by Marcus Golden. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise. When you try to complete a pass against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
Now Johnson, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Earl Thomas in on the stop. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the fourth.
A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defense blitz coming, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They go back to the air here after the INT. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
He's got his man on the crossing route. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Flushed out right. He'll dump it off to Procise. It's a gain of 5, and it's a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And his throw is incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw again is Wilson. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He may try. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
I
And the
can't
Cardinals
believe
have
this
got
shit,
it.
bro.
Going the other way.
Then he got up and ran the touchdown? Really?
And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
1 receiver left, 3 to the right. On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. Fitzgerald's got it right side. Give him 22 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing now, Palmer on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release, and this will be incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll throw on 1st down here with Palmer. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mike Morgan not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. On 2nd down, here's Palmer. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. And they're usually known as quicker than fast.
And he's got his man. It's caught.
Who? D-Law. No, I don't see him yet. Shit. D-Law. Bro. Yeah, I see New Year. Alright, hold on. D-Law. Oh, I see him. Damn, man. I'm fairly fucked up. Damn fairly fucked up. I can't do nothing. I might go to the motherfucking store. What the fuck? Shit. Fairly low, boy. You hear me? Goddamn card pathetic, boy. What that damn number is? 9700. Let me see some shit. Hold on, baby. Yo. Hell yeah. 2 times in a row. Got me in the box with $1 game.
Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing that, killing that. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that, flicking that, flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist, flicking that, killing that, flicking that wrist. Let me tell you about the young man. Matter of fact, I'ma let Push tell that. Take it by the old man. Had to change her heart and then fell back. Old man lived a long life. Walked around with a long way. Like Jesus, that Colombiana. That's mere models like. Look at the flick of that wrist. I'm feeling like Leonardo. Let me paint the picture. I might need a bottle. On the road to success, I can feel the throttle. That Michelangelo. Hundreds in the envelope. Type when I write. And that old man had to change her heart. Wish he knew it back from the start. Like. Looked around. Seen his wife on the military all over the whole compound. Soon as he seen it, I swear it, I mean it, my members go quicker than dominoes. He in jail, everyone falling like dominoes. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been with this. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist, flicking that, feeling that, flicking that wrist.
Dang. Big boy, you in the game? I think you told me I'm about to play something with that stuff. I think you shoot me in, but
Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today, trying to push their team to victory. It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Osweiler's Texans. With that, let's get on out to Houston.
I'll play him any day for
is
whatever.
our commentary team, Brandon Guyton.
I'll play him any day for whatever.
Larry, they broke ground on this place in the year 2000.
I'll play him
Opened
any
it
day.
in August of 2002, and it's been the home of this franchise ever since. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Houston Texans. Here's the kicker, Nick Novak, to get us started. And off we go on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone.
Whoa, man.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all total. Shift together here from the D-line. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. He'll get the football here. Shreds the tackle, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And when you watch Devontae Freeman run the football, you can almost close your eyes and hear him running the football, can't you? Because people just scatter. I mean, you know, when he goes through a pile, it moves in a positive direction for him. I just love how hard he plays the game.
1,000-yard season. He had 11 touchdowns last year. In March, 25, looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Joseph. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And speaking of Lamar Miller, up over 1,000 yards this season for the Houston Texans, 5 touchdowns as well. And the second time in his 5-year career, he topped the 1,000 mark.
And he did it missing 2 games due to injury, so just think of what the numbers could have been. But looking forward, he's such a versatile player. I would not be surprised if Bill O'Brien adds a little more to his plate in 2017 and throws the ball a little bit more to him out of the backfield. Get him into space and let him create bigger plays that way as well.
And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
Second and 10, it's Osweiler again. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 29 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
That you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here now come the Falcons. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. A glance at the starting unit. Julio Jones, a threat on the outside, of course.
Combines great athleticism, incredible speed, and a whole lot of toughness to be one of the better receivers in the NFL.
This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And on your screen, the defensive starters for the Houston Texans. One thing's for sure. Throughout the season, but really in the playoffs, Clowney and Merciless, boy, did they come on. You get J.J. Watt back next year, a good defense becomes even better.
You're exactly right about that. This was a defense that did not get the credit it deserved all year long. Finished the season #1 in total defense in the NFL. And as you mentioned, that's without J.J. Watt. Just think, when they get him back and put everyone else to use again, look out. The Houston Texans will be stout again on the defensive side of the ball.
And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll be down deep in Houston territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. The wideout in motion. They'll run here with Freeman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And some space here. And a cut to the left sideline. Lamar Miller. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 76 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. He's going to get the football. So from the 40 to the 45, 5-yard run. Brian Cushing, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now Ryan on second down. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away.
Yo. Hell no. You got no